Welcome to Crow and Klein, here today with a daily energetic check-in. We are going to do a pick a card, pick a pile general reading today. I am using Blocked and Blessed for our cards of focus. Pile number 1. This is your card. Let's see if we can get that focused. There we go. We're going to use the Tarot of the Ruins to dig into that. Pile number 2, your card of focus. We're going to use Pulp Tarot to dig into that one. Pile number 3. This is your card of focus. And we're going to use the Golden Wheel. So this is a little bit different today. This is a new deck for me to kind of mess with. I'm having a lot of fun with it. So please feel free to pause, ponder, look at the images, go by how your gut feels, and I will see you in your pile. Welcome, pile number 1. And your card of focus is Don't Trust the Chaos, right? It says, don't recycle heartbreak like plastic bottles. Stop trying to heal in the same place that broke you. This is a card of cycles, of escaping those cycles. So liberation. This is about your liberation. You're freeing yourself, or you're meant to free yourself from a situation that you keep going back to that probably isn't very good for you, right? Now, this can be a relationship, it can be a situation, it can be anything can be a relationship. So that could be with a boss or a job or a best friend or, you know, a coworker or any of those things, or a love interest. So don't get boxed into thinking this is just about a romantic love. This is any kind of a relationship, okay? It can be a relationship with a place as well. Maybe there's a place that you love so much you want to live there, but it's not good for you, right? So the card is saying, you know, it's time to end cycles, escape the chaos, and have some liberation for yourself. So we're going to dig into this message with the Tarot of the Ruins. Okay. This is interesting. I'm loving this little deck. I'm going to kind of use you guys today as my little guinea pigs. Well, I should say myself too, because one of these piles definitely resonates with me. Anyway, I want to thank you all for being here. I am so honored to be able to bring you these messages. I hope you are all doing well. All right. Please keep in mind this is a general reading for the collective. This is not one-on-one. If you're interested in one-on-one, all of my details are in the drop-down box. Feel free to peruse. Contact me if you need it. I will only answer emails that come to me. I will never reach out to you. Okay? All right, let's see what's going on here. Okay, sorry, I had to fix that. That was really profound. As soon as I said justice, that card box fell right over. So there's some justice to this, okay? Stop trying to heal in the same place that broke you, right? Why are you hanging on to something? Don't trust the chaos. It's time to get out. So that's our card of focus. Here we are right out of the gate. This is the nature of this reading, is justice. So the karmic scales are being balanced. There is justice incoming for you. But you've got to step away. This thing is going to have a difficult time focusing today. You've got to step away from the situation. You have to leave the place that's not good for you. You have to leave the person that's not good for you. You have to walk away from something, okay? You have to do it in order for this to come in. This will come in for you as soon as you make the right choices, right? So it sounds like you might be stuck in this little bit of a loop with someone, something, someplace, that kind of a vibe here. In your energy, the Ten of Pentacles. Come on, focus, focus. Why are you having a tough time focusing today? I don't understand. I apologize. This is going to make me crazy today. Don't trust the chaos, right? Anyway, Ten of Pentacles in your energy. So maybe you're staying because you think this is good for you financially. Maybe you're staying in a situation because you think it's going to bring you to, well, to generational wealth, to a prosperity that involves your investments, your family, your, you know, something that ripples through generations, property, those kinds of things, okay? Maybe you're staying in the situation because of this. All right, but you're meant to break free from whatever this cycle is. Oh, we got one that stayed on deck. So we're going to take that. Oh, well, hello. So it may be a person, a King of Wands. So it would be someone very fiery. Now, change genders as needed. Someone very fiery, passionate. Does things their own way, right? Maybe doesn't necessarily listen to you. This could be a person. Let's keep going. That's interesting that that kind of popped out and stuck on the deck. I'm going to try to keep this focused today. I don't understand why it's not focusing. Of course it's not focusing. This day has kind of been that way. Earlier I was like, okay, universe, thank you. I will expect everything to be opposite of what it should be. It's just the energy today. Okay. Oh, here we go. Yes. All right. Two of Pentacles is all about balance and equality. Let me just keep doing this. Balance and equality and harmony. Okay, so you might be juggling some things. You might be trying to stay grounded in that Pentacle energy. You know, twos are typically some sort of a union, right? Or a decision or that kind of thing. So you are definitely, with this being about balance and harmony coming out underneath this Justice card, when you step away from whatever that situation is, this is definitely a kind of a confirmation that this is coming in for you, okay? Yeah, I mean, this is... I mean, I don't... This seems sort of like a little bit of a pissed off energy that's with this pile number one. So understand that I didn't bring that with me. That is just what's kind of coming up right now as we're sort of traversing this. All right, in your energy, yes, something hidden. Something hidden, something's about to be revealed. You understand that there's something that you're not seeing. You understand that there's something that you're not being told. You know, the moon is also about how our subconscious actually has the answer as well. It just has to bubble up to look at that full moon, right? And it leaves a little something behind for you to remember when it's time. So this could be that there's something that you have forgotten, something that's hidden, that's in your energy. So, I mean, I don't think that you're hiding something, are you? There is something that is being hidden from you, but there is also something that's about to be illuminated. I'm going to be on the fence about that right now, okay? Sorry. What about this King of Wands? Is this King of Wands representing the person, place, group, situation that you need to step away from? Yes, it is. And when you do step away, you're going to be completing a cycle, right? And completing this cycle is what's going to bring in this justice for you. All right. Complete the cycle and let it go. Walk away. You're not meant to be in this situation with this person, with these people, you know, any of that. You're meant to go elsewhere. You're meant to have liberation at this time. Completing a cycle is liberation, okay? Justice coming in is liberation. Something being revealed to you is liberation. There we go. Ooh, that feels better, right? That feels better. That feels better. In your energy, we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, yeah, you've really been through it. People coming at you, places coming at you, things coming at you, groups coming at you, life coming at you, but you didn't quit. Okay, that's the great thing about the Nine of Wands. This is incredible resilience, and you're doing it. You keep getting back up and you keep moving forward, and that's what you're meant to do, right? This is why you're completing this cycle. You're done. You know, honestly, you know, when I said that King of Wands sort of feels like it might represent someone or whatever, I think it represents all of it. The King of Wands energy can be real stubborn and fiery and fighty and all of that, but it has a lot of good components too. Okay, so I'm not saying the King of Wands is bad. I'm just saying in this situation, I think that whatever it is you're walking away from is definitely being represented by sort of that other aspect, the other side of that King of Wands, right? They can be kind of selfish. They can be self-centered, you know, making decisions based on themselves and not paying attention to you. The situation, if you're not meant for a situation, that situation is going to go in an opposite direction. If you continue to follow, you're just going to feel bad, right? Because you're not meant for it. If it's a group of people, right, and you're not meant to be in that group, it's not going to feel good. So it's time to walk away. And I have a sneaky suspicion you understand exactly, right, what this is. In your energy, the Fool. Of course you do, because you are getting ready to leave anyway. You're getting ready to start a new leg of your journey, a new chapter of your book, right, of your story. We have the World, keeping in mind over here, you're completing a cycle. In your energy, you're ready to start fresh. Okay, so you got this. Like this is confirmation for somebody. All right, you thought whatever this person, situation, group, event, whatever it is, was going to bring you into this ultimate stability in the material world with that 10 of Pentacles, right? You thought it would, but it's not. Okay, something's going to be revealed to you. You are taking a leap of faith. You're ending a cycle. Justice is coming in. You're going to have balance and harmony again in your life, and you're going to be able to celebrate with those who are the most important to you with the Three of Cups, right? This is your besties. These people, this is your community. People who are aligned energetically with you, all right? Kind of makes me think that this might be a group. Leaving a group behind. Oh, that one wanted to come out. Yeah, of course. It's going to bring you into your ultimate emotional wish fulfillment. Now, this is for everyone around you, not just you. This is like when you walk into a room, the room's going to brighten up, right? It's going to ripple out of you, and it's going to touch everyone around you. It's going to touch the places you visit, the people you talk to. You know, you're going to ripple out. If you're walking in nature, nature's going to respond, okay? This is beautiful for you. Yeah, you've got to leave this situation behind. Liberate yourself. Escape the chaos, right? End the cycle. End the cycle. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is for you. This is for you. This isn't for everybody. This is not that generational wealth that you thought you were going to get from whatever situation, person, or whatever this, because it's going to be different for everybody, which is why I keep saying all of those things. This is for you. This is your reward for all of your hard work. The Nine of Pentacles. It is financial independence, or at least having enough to do something a little bit nice for yourself. Okay. Sometimes that Nine of Pentacles has to forego relationships in order to reach the finish line. Yeah. Okay. Yep, we have Ace of Cups coming in for you. This is a new beginning in love, right? A new beginning in relationships. Now, this can be any kind of relationship with people who are central to your growth moving forward, right? Who are full of love and hope and magic and fun, right? You're leaving the rest of this all behind, all behind. Good for you. Good for you. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands, which is great. This is stand your ground. It might be difficult to get away from the situation, to walk away from the situation, but stand your ground, all right? Don't let anybody sway your determination. Don't let anybody suck you back in. Time to go. It's go time. It's go time. And I love this image because look, you're standing on the top of this rock and everybody else is so small in this situation. The situation is staying the same and you have grown. It's time to go. Liberate yourself. All right, pile number one. That's an interesting message for today. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit that thumbs up button if anything resonates with you. Like and subscribe. Share with your besties, please. And I will see you next time. Welcome. Pile number two in our card of focus. I love this image. Look at that smile on her face. It says, honey, you're not on clearance. Stop lowering your price tag for discounts. This card is about dignity, worthiness, and self-value. What a beautiful card. We do this all the time, right? We give ourselves away. We give way too much of ourselves for nothing, right? And if we're not careful, people, that's when the energy vampires come in. That's when people start taking advantage of that. So this is about you stepping back into your personal dignity, understanding your value, your self-value, and your worthiness, right? To you, for your highest self, all right? You're not on clearance, honey. Oh my God, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Pretty spicy cards, so I have the Pulp Tarot here. We're going to dig into this message for you. I want to thank everyone for being here. I hope you're all doing well today. It's kind of rainy and cold. I might have a fire later. That would be nice. Anyway, super honored to be able to bring you this message today. Happy to be with you on your journey. Happy to have you along with me on mine. Thank you so much for your support. If anything resonates with you, my energy or the message, please hit that thumbs up button. It just helps me grow my channel. And as always, thanks for showing up, okay? This is a general reading for the collective. Not a one-on-one. All right out of the gate, we have Judgment. Okay. Judgment. Well, it's kind of an card of awakening, right? It's a transformation. It's a card of transformation. What are you assessing? Are you having an awakening? Are you beginning to understand what it means to have self-value and self-worth? To stand in your own dignity and honor and truth? Let's find out. This is presenting a new you, the Judgment card. In your energy, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is a real slow-moving energy towards building a stability in the material world for yourself. Okay, it's very strategic, right? It's a very grounded energy. What are you working on here? Is this about work? Keep in mind, yeah, there's a lot of debate, conflict going on with the Five of Wands showing up. Now, this is a breakthrough card, okay? So when we see this card, yeah, there's some conflict and some debate and that kind of thing going on, but you're moving out of this energy, all right? Which is great, because when you're moving out of this ties directly with this Judgment card, which is a transformation, right? You're transforming, you're shedding the skin, shedding the shell, shedding the cocoon, whatever, and you're coming out of it a completely different person. So there's an understanding, you're coming to an understanding of your self-worth and worthiness, okay? Okay, you're done with the conflict, you're done with the debate. No one, you don't need to debate anybody, right? Because, honey, you're not on clearance. This might be a work situation. Feeling like a bit of a work situation here. Let's get something for this Judgment card. Yeah, with Judgment in the position of the nature of this reading, there's something, yeah, you're shedding something. You've become aware of something. Okay, we have the Three of Swords. Okay, so heartbreak, sadness around something, right? Or someone, many, many knives shoved in your heart here. The thing that we need to recognize, especially with the Judgment card underneath of this one, is that sometimes we take those heartbreaks, heartaches, and we turn them into a narrative for ourselves, or they become part of a truth of who we are, or we use them to define us, and that's, we're not meant to. Okay, we're not meant to use those things to define us. Those are things that we experience. We experience them and we move on. So it seems like maybe there's some heartache or some hurt feelings or something that need to go, probably connected with that Five of Wands over there. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. Wheel of Fortune, Karma and Destiny. So these are probably little bit of lessons you're meant to learn, right? Stop giving yourself away. Stop giving away all of your energy. So with this card of Karma and Destiny showing up in your energy, like you're moving forward with this. Like this is just confirmation for you. You already know that you're not on clearance, honey. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Stop lowering your price tag for discounts. I just wanted to read that again. You're not for discount. You're not on clearance. Don't discount yourself, right? Oh, don't discount yourself. And we have the Four of Pentacles coming up. That's funny when we're talking about not discounting yourself. And here's this guy, like, you know, sinking in quicksand, and the most important thing for him isn't his life, it's holding the money above his head, right? That's kind of interesting. That means that there's a lot of value. This person really values those dollars, right? So I think this is confirmation for you to not devalue yourself. No discounts, right? Interesting. Now, I know that card means a lot of different things, but I'm just reading it right now for this particular energy in this, with this card of focus. Yeah. Okay, we have the Hanged Man coming out for you as well under that Three of Swords. Yeah, so you reached a point that you can't continue forward. That's what the Hangman is about. It's kind of I call it a cosmic timeout, right? It's a cosmic timeout. Um, it's time to assess. It's time to look at how you've moved forward, and how that worked for you and how it didn't. This is a card of you cannot move forward in the same way you have in the past. That's why this Judgment card is coming out for you. You are changing. There's a huge change happening within you, an awareness. And so it's a card of pivot. So now when you are ready to move forward, you'll be able to, because you've had to sort of reassess and look at things and, like I said, figure out another approach, which you're doing, right? Our card of focus says you're doing it. The Judgment card says you are going through this transformation now, or you are about to. I feel like there's something else for you that's coming. Perhaps. Okay, we had two come out together. I'm going to take them. In your energy, we have a Hierophant, okay? Don't discount yourself, right? Don't slash the price of you. Don't devalue. Focus more on how valuable you are, how worthy you are, how much dignity you have, because in your energy, you have the Hierophant. Now, it came out with the Eight of Swords. So I think this is probably work-related. I mean, it could take it as it resonates. I think it can apply to different relationships across the board. But this is a very institutional, very traditional energy here, right? And it feels like you've been playing by their rules. You've been given more, right? Isn't that the thing? We go to work and we work our tiny heinies, I'm going to call them off. We work our tiny heinies off for a teeny bit of money, because that's the system. This is the system. This system has kept you in this limited mindset, restricted mind. So this is a card of limitations and restrictions that we place on ourselves. So it feels to me like you are freeing yourself from this. Now, I heard someone the other day talk about the Eight of Swords, because we do talk about it as, limitations and restrictions on ourselves, right? She's not bound tightly. That blindfold can come off so easily. Those swords are not a prison or a cage around this figure. And someone else the other day said when she finally shimmies out of those and pulls the blindfolds off, she's going to see things in a very different light. And I think that that's very apropos for this reading, because you are shifting, you are changing, you are understanding that you are no longer confined by tradition, by societal norms, by the institution that is keeping you limited and restricted. Ooh, holy cannoli. I'm not even sure what I just said, but I hope you got it. Yeah. Self-value. When we have self-value, we attract others who have self-value and feel worthy and have dignity and carry themselves in a very dignified manner. Yeah. Honey, you're not on clearance. Oh, I love it. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so there's something else you're meant to be doing, all right? The Knight of Wands takes the spark of that page and it fans the flames and it's passionate and fiery and juicy and creative, and it wants to move forward really fast. So there's something else that you're meant for, okay? This Knight of Wands is coming out to remind you of that. I think you already know what this is about, okay? You might be leaving a job. It might be scary. Maybe you're ending a job to go follow your passion. Maybe you're starting a business. Maybe, maybe you're moving on up. Maybe you're asking for a raise. Maybe it's something like this, okay? Whatever it is, it's time. It's time to ask for you for your best and your highest self. It's time to do for you for your best and your highest self. And you're going to reach the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. Value yourself. Value comes to you in the form of material world abundance that will ripple through generations, okay? I love this for you. All right, come on. Whoop. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords coming out. So this is really fast-moving energy, right? Fast-moving energy. Yeah, it feels like once you stand your ground and stop giving yourself away, that things are going to start moving really quickly for you, right? Swiftly. Staying in the truth with that Knight of Swords there. All right, bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're going to be built. You're taking action. This is inspired action on on a way that you want your world to be, right? You're actually taking steps, material world steps. And you're doing it based on dignity, worthiness, and your own beautiful self-value. This is something that you've been planning, right? That's probably why this Knight of Wands is showing up and this this Knight of Swords. So these are cards of action. It is time for you to take action. It is time for you to stand up for yourself. It is time to understand that you are valuable. You are sparkly. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles. So there's a seed that you planted some time ago. You've kind of been waiting for it. So it feels like, because we have the Knight of Wands, remember I said the Knight of Wands usually takes that spark of the page of Wands and, that idea and fans the flames on that. That's already happened. That's why that page didn't show up yet. Anyway, it's something that you've already done and you did it a long time ago. So now it's time to fan the flames on whatever that is. So have faith. Something's coming back around for you, okay? You're meant to jump on that. You're meant to jump on that. There's an opportunity. There's something that you worked on. It's going to come back around. It's going to come back around. Well, of course, the moon's going to come out. Yes. So it's been hidden from you for a little bit. Okay. I don't think it's going to be hidden anymore. Bottom of the deck. I know. I just love this energy. You have the Devil. Yeah. So there's something you got to let go of, right? We know what that is. Honey, you're not on clearance. It's a self-perception you have of yourself that you have to give everything to get a little bit. That's not true anymore. Get rid of that. Time to go. Time to go. All right? Pile number 2. This is your message. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that thumbs up button. Liking and viewing helps my algorithm. Please share with your besties, and I will see you next time. Welcome, pile number 3. And our card of focus is not everyone is a lesson. This says some people are just dumb. I don't really like to call people names per se. So let's just say stop giving idiots spiritual credit. Reality, humor, and blunt truth. So this card is really trying to be funny. And what it's saying is not everyone's a lesson, okay? Basically, not everyone deserves your energy. You don't have to engage with everyone. You don't have to have a verbal battle with anyone that you don't feel like it. If someone is not aligned with your energy, then they're aligned with somebody else's. All right? It's okay to just not engage. Don't give them the time of day. It doesn't matter. They're not in the same orbit as you. They're not in the same realm as you. Hey, stop giving them spiritual credit. Now, I love this because it is meant to be humorous, right? And you're supposed to like approach it with a little bit of humor, I think, and some blunt truth, but not just for other people, but for yourself as well, okay? Very good. All right, I have the golden wheel. We're going to go ahead and dig into this message here. I'm really liking that a lot. It's funny. I mean, it's a topic that needs to be addressed, but it's funny, right? So thank you for being here. I appreciate you showing up as always, and I hope you're all doing so well. Happy to be along with you on your journey. Please keep in mind this is a general reading for the collective. My information is in the drop down if anybody would like one. Yeah, you know what to do. All right. Stop giving them your energy, right? So there's someone in your orbit or a situation in your orbit or a group of people in your orbit, whatever it is, that you're giving way too much energy to, right? Maybe you're constantly defending your stance on something. This card is saying it doesn't matter. There's no sense in talking to someone that, unless you're really absolutely trying to change their mind, which is giving them energy that isn't necessary, okay? We're not all on the same level. We're not all on the same frequency. We're not all on the same vibe, okay? I think you know who this is in your orbit or what situation this is in your orbit, okay? Right out of the gate, we have the Justice card. Now this, I'm laughing, okay? I'm laughing, number one, because we're meant to use humor in this pile number 3. Let's just chuckle about this. But also the first card out in pile number 1 was the Justice card, right? So there's justice incoming one way or the other. Like, it's going to happen faster when you stop giving people the energy that isn't theirs to have, right? Save your energy for the people that matter, and this is going to happen. There's going to be some sort of karmic balancing in whatever the situation is, okay? Without you getting into it, without you putting your energy out towards it, all right? In your energy, okay, well, we have the 6 of Cups. Whew, it's a card of good memories, right? So maybe this is with family. 6s are typically about family. Good memories. Now, it can be something from the past coming back around, okay? And it may trigger you a little bit. Maybe that's what it is. But you don't have to give your energy to it anymore, is basically the message. So stay in the good memories. Don't get triggered, right? Keep in mind the 8 of Swords. Yeah. So when we give our time and energy to things that don't really align with us energetically, we're just kind of wasting it, right? And if we stay engaged in it, then what we're doing is we're coming to that situation with a limited and restricted view of it, right? Because just as someone else doesn't align with our energy doesn't align with someone else's. So you may be engaging in something where the other side is, or the other person or the situation, whatever it is never going to understand because they're at a different place than you are. Okay? So stepping away and understanding that you're only limiting yourself, restricting yourself by engaging. Stepping away from that is going to help bring in this justice much, much quicker. All right, let's see what we want to get from our for this Justice card. Yeah, the scales are going to be balanced, right? if you step away from this and understand about your, giving your energy away, giving your time and energy, giving, what is it, spiritual cred is what it says, you don't need to, right? Step into your reality. Okay. Yeah, the scales are going to be balanced, and it's a death and rebirth for you, right? You're going to understand that maybe you felt like in the situation or with whatever this is for you that no one had your back, but you're going to understand that that's not true, right? With the Justice card coming in regardless, right? And balancing those scales for you, finally, it feels like finally, right? There's going to be a transformation. There's going to be a death and a rebirth. Maybe you're going to believe again, right? Something's going to shift for you, in you. It's something you're going to shed, right? It's all about shedding the skin. Shedding the old for the new. You're just making space for something else that's in alignment with you. All right, we have the Seven of Wands coming out in your energy. Yeah, this is a stand your ground. This is persistence. Don't give up. Keep doing what you're doing, right? You just don't have to engage anymore with the crazies. They're just not in alignment. It's okay. And it doesn't mean that they're bad. It doesn't mean that you're bad. It doesn't mean that anyone's wrong. It just means you're on two different levels. Stay on yours, all right? And engage with yours. That's important. That is important. That is important. Okay. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. Limitations and restrictions. Limitations and restrictions. Okay. Yeah, so we have Temperance card coming out for you in the keep in mind. So this definitely, there's a divine timing aspect to this. So maybe understanding comes after you had to go through some things, or you had to reach a point where you finally understood. And it's going to be good because Temperance is also about healing. So it's going to be a very cathartic experience for you just to step away. Step away and allow the universe to come in and balance those scales, allow the cosmos to come in and do its job, and you're going to understand that it was going to happen anyway, without you getting involved, without you engaging with people who aren't in alignment energetically, okay? This is actually very cool. This is going to be some confirmation for you, and it might rock your world a little bit. And it feels like it's going to be, because we all are like, please give me signs and synchronicities, give me a sign that I'm doing the right thing. Give me a sign. This is going to be what, well, and then of course we're all like, I want a sign of your sign, right? You're not going to ask that with this. You're going to absolutely, when the confirmation comes, you're going to be like, oh, yep, okay. There's no question that was my confirmation, right? That is your confirmation. All right, come on. The cards are very silent all of a sudden. Okay. We have the Eight of Wands coming out. So yeah, it's rapid movement. Really, it's the fastest card in the deck. Gonna be just like running forward. There's the storm in the background. He's just going. He's like, I don't even care about the storm. I don't care what's going on over there. I'm gonna go do me over here. So it's fast moving energy. It's also about communication, and it could be possibly a travel or move, right? Maybe you need to move somewhere where you're with people who are like you. Maybe you need to find that place. Maybe you're not in that place. Regardless, whatever it is going to move quickly. Once this comes in, this comes in, this justice for you, okay? Excellent, 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 excellent. Okay, in your energy, we have the Two of Swords. Yeah, so you're going to have a choice to make. It's in your energy now. I mean, the choice is up to you, right? You're going to engage, you know, or you're not. That's your choice. Now, coming out with the stand your ground card, it could go either way, right? So you might be still on the fence a little bit about that. I think that's why this message is important right now, right? Some people just don't deserve your energy. Just like you don't deserve some people's energy. Make the right decision. You will. You're already thinking about it. You can see that in your energy. You know, with that Two of Swords, you know, he's definitely, looks like to me, he's meditating on those two things right now. So that's in your energy. You're doing that as well. Underneath the Temperance card, we have transformation. Yes. So we have two cards of transformation. We have the Death card. We have the Judgment card, right? You're going to come out the other side a different person. You're going to present yourself in a new way. This is a change. It's a shift in who you are at your core. And I do believe it's because this is the confirmation that's going to come when you walk away from whatever or whoever this is that you've given too much of yourself to, that you've given too much credit to, right? Maybe it's someone that you looked up to. Maybe it's a situation that you looked up to. Maybe it's a group of people that you sort of idolized, right? What's the reality of the situation? The reality is they don't deserve you, okay? They don't. They don't deserve you. Karma's gonna come. I mean, I've had that happen before where there's someone that I've followed for so long and then something comes, you learn something about them and you're just like, what on earth? How could I? Wow. Like it throws you for a loop, right? Stop giving them spiritual credit. Okay? This is so interesting. I mean, who is this in your orbit? So the Seven of Cups. So this sort of has a double-edged meaning, and I'm going to say that because of this Two of Swords in your energy, right? So there was some confusion. You were very, very confused. And, you know, maybe whoever this is hyped up something and you just like dove in and you just believed everything, right? But it can also be opportunities, which is what you're going to have when you step away from that situation, that group, whoever that is, okay? Double-edged. We have double-edged swords here. Yeah, we do. Or yeah, you do. It's you believed in something, or you believed in something or someone, and now you're like, hold up. But stay in humor about it, right? The card of focus suggests staying in humor about it. Devil card, gotta let it go. Let it go, laugh it off. You know, we all fall for that. We're all suckers from time to time. That's what it kind of feels like. Maybe you got suckered. That's okay. It's part of your karma and your destiny, right? This is a learning tool. Learning tool. Anything else? Anything else would like to come out here? We have the Two of Cups. So yeah, so once you step away and you realize that you don't have to hang out with these people that you don't align with anymore, or that you never aligned with, that you don't have to engage, you don't have to give them props, you don't have to follow them, you don't have to any of that. It's going to open up room for a soulmate connection to come in. Now, this can be any kind of connection. This person is just going to be really important for you as you move forward, okay? It could be romantic, it can be a bestie, it could be work-related, boss, coworker, you know, anything like that. I mean, it can just be someone random sometimes too. You know, our soulmate connections don't always stay. Hopefully they stay, because I feel like this is something a little more long term. All right, so whatever that means for you, you're just going to make room for people who are actually like attracted to your energy, right? You're going to begin to attract people. I mean, you probably already are, but begin to attract people who vibe with you once you step away from following those that you don't, right? Maybe you got bamboozled. Maybe. So there's a bit of a wake-up moment coming. You haven't had it yet in your energy. But we have the Empress coming. Yeah. There's something so much better on the other side of whatever this situation is for you, right? I feel like someone like lied to you a little bit, right? Someone, it's obviously someone maybe in the spiritual community lied to you about something. Is what it seems like. All right. Well, this is a really interesting reading. I've not ever really had one like this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we have the Three of Cups coming out for you. So you're going to be attracting in a whole new group of people. Okay. A whole new community, people who are aligned with your energy, with your values, with your thought processes, and you're going to celebrate this. And it's going to all make sense. It's going to all make sense to you, everything that you went through. And you're going to understand how you were so not aligned with the other people, or person, or group, or situation, whatever it is for you. Okay? I think that is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. All right? All right, let's see if, let me focus out. Let's see if anything else wants to come out. Yeah, it just really feels like you're in the process of making that decision. You've got to figure out where you are at your core, and time to clean out that friend closet, group closet, situation closet, and leave that behind, right? Because you've been supporting someone or something that doesn't really deserve it, okay? Yeah, and you're meant to just move forward for you, for your best and highest good, with the Three of Wands, right? Move forward with how you want your world to look like, how you want to live in your world, how you want to be in your world, how you want your world to wrap around you, right? Absolutely. All right, let's check the bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot, which is, of course, forward momentum. It's progress. It's also overcoming obstacles. So this is an obstacle you needed to come over. We also have the Ten of Wands. So you are going to be able to lay down this burden, right? Maybe you're carrying burdens of the other group, situation, people, whatever it is for you. All right, you're going to be able to lay that down. It's time to stop giving them your energy. Oh, excuse me. Wow, a yawn. Okay, pile number 3. Such an interesting reading. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit that thumbs up button, like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you next time.